Black power. Black power for the people. Black power for the people. Black power for the people. Black power. Black power. Black power. Black power. Black, 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 black power. Black power for the people. Black power for the people. Hi. Before we get started, I'm sorry, sometimes I can't pronounce all my words properly because I'm from Mississippi. Before we get started, I would like for everybody to please like the video, like it before you even watch it first, and subscribe to my channel, the Mr. Snack Push Show. Yeah. Anyways, Pan African comedian. Yes, I am a Pan-African comedian. That means I am pro-black. I'm for my black people. I try to spend my money with my black people. I support my black people. I love my black people. And I truly see the discrepancies and the divided our people has come between one another. And I really believe that the United States government is putting other agendas before our agendas that really solidifiy our state of being and way of life. The system and the people that they have in the system is controlling us from a symbolic standpoint. Yes, I am pro-black and I am black. I support all my black people. But the sad part is black people don't support me. I wonder why. I have about 9 fans and 8 of them is white. I just don't understand. No, all of them ain't white. They just have pale white skin. 5 of them is Hispanic. 2 of them is actually Caucasian. 1 is Italian, and 1 is what he said he was something else. He said he's from France, so he's a Frenchanian. Anyways, I don't want to talk about everybody. I even got a Chinese person, I like Chinese people because the way they name their kids, they name their kids in, a most common sense way. Since they all come out looking the same, they just go in a room, and they throw a handful of change inside a glass bowl, and whatever the sound that change make, ching, 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 that's the way they name their children. Ching, ching, chong, ching, 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 ching. That's the way. And that's unique because every child has a one-of-a-kind sounding name, and I love Chinese people. They love me. I don't talk about everybody. I do talk about a lot of people. I try to leave some people out of it, but then I like to talk about my black people because my black people is the ones that's doing all the messed up stuff. Black people, man, you just think about it. We have people black businesses that open up black businesses, but they ended up falling because none of the customers that supported their business was black. And, in order for a black man to survive, or even a black woman, how you doing? False Jews. False? No, sir. No. We are the original Jews. It's kind of sad to say that a lot of people don't even understand what a real Jew look like. And you looking at them. The black people that's in America, yeah, we are the original. Yeah, not all of us. All of us ain't Israelites, but some of us are, and we are the real Israelites. If you know anything about that subject, one day I'm gonna come back with another video about that. But right now I'm Pan-African. I believe in Dr. Omar, and I believe in everything that he says. I'm a firm believer, and as you can see, I don't participate. I don't condone. I have nothing to do with the the activities of homosexual activity. I don't do nothing tight. I don't support it in no kind of way. I don't believe no man should be sleeping with another man. I don't believe that a woman should be I ain't gonna say sleeping with another woman, but I don't believe that 2 women should marry together and just keep men out. Like, you can't just keep a man out. Like, y'all just can't go in the room and stay in the room together. Now, you can let a man in every now and then, and that's okay. But some of them do, even though they say they don't want none, their mind started thinking about it late at night, and they look around and look at the other sufficient other, and they see they be in a deep, hard dream. They be dreaming about the same thing, dick. But then, they'll get up out the bed and go get some and come back in and act like ain't nothing happening. They supposed to be the husband, the stud of the family, and then all of a sudden she come up pregnant, and she got to explain that to her wifey. that thought that she didn't look good enough to get no dick, but she found some somewhere down the line, because this is a nigga that'll fuck you anywhere. But I like to talk about Africans, people that don't do the things that we supposed to do, because I'm a Pan-African comedian. I've been a Pan-African. I've been going hard for all my black people for so long, but you just don't know. The black people was the ones that destroyed me. It's the ones that got me really blackballed in the real comedy game. Like, I'm a real comedian. Like, I supposed to be getting at least $10,000 plus a show for 15 fucking ass minutes. A nigga just to hear me breathe across the mic. I supposed to be getting paid for my time and services, but I've been having to giving them away for free on YouTube, and half of the motherfuckers that's watching this shit don't even recognize or understand what the fuck they watching. But since I'm a Pan-African comedian, eventually one day somebody gonna recognize the intellect inside of my intellect, and the way I put my videos together, how I am, and I own all my copyrights to everything I talk about in my videos. I own my videos. I got plenty copies of my videos. I got extra footage. I be the cameraman, the actor, and the star, and I write the script, and I edit it, and I YouTube it. I do all that shit. But don't nobody care about me. If I had some help, a couple of good black people around me, I'd be a real star. But, I am a star. I'm just not shining like my light's supposed to. And eventually, it's going to shine. When mine do, it like everything else in my life, God just do it for me. So, I've been working every day like a true man's supposed to. So, eventually, one day it's going to pop. They say if you don't stop, guess what? One day it's going to pop. But, and I think I am. I am the most pro-as black person in the world. Like, I support people, black people. I do. But, I only support the ones that support me. If you don't support me, then how can I support you? How do I know what you doing if you ain't came around? But, it is what it is. But I want to start a community forum about life. All kind of shining coming. I pray to God one day I will. One day I'm going to have my own show in Vegas. One day I'm going to have 3 or 4 sitcoms on CBS. Like, I don't know. It might be on Fox. I don't care who it is. Cut me a check and I'm going to work tomorrow. But they don't understand, man. I get up every morning at 4:30, man, and I'm writing in my books. I'm downloading to my hard drive, and if I don't make it, my son will be able to sell every bit of it when the crackers come looking for me. Like, where's Snaggerpuss at? Oh, Snaggerpuss died 3 months ago. What the fuck? Damn. Shit came. But anyways, when they do come, my son will have all my material and then some, and with the instructions and know how to get rid of it and sell it and produce it, and he ain't gonna give it all away for free because it ain't meant to be. Let me see. Pan-African. Let's get back to the subject. What Dr. Omar be saying. I really truly believe that the system is putting homosexual LGBN before black rights, like before the real points that matter, like the black agenda. Like, it's a lot of things that black folks don't have and we supposed to have, and if we'd have had it, or if we have it or had it already, we'd be doing a lot better. I believe in reformation. I really believe, and I really want my ancestors 40 acres and a mule. Since we don't nobody want a mule nowadays, you just give me a Cadillac voucher or a voucher to go buy me a car. And 40 acres of land in cash equivalent to today's time back then, in that time, it's about $400,000. I'll be satisfied if the government gave every black person in America tax exemption on everything. Like, we tax exempt, just like the Indians. And if y'all don't want to tax exempt, give us our own piece of land and let us build our own community. And let's have a state. Just give us a state. We want a good state like California. Not no bullshit. Don't stick us down in Florida or, down on the coastlines of New Mexico or something. So we got to fight the borders and all that. No, we don't want that. We don't want to go up in North Dakota in the goddamn snow neither. We niggas. We don't like the sun. We don't like snow. We Pan-African. If you're a Pan-African, if you believe the things that I believe in, like, and believe in God and believe that God got the power to change, that he gonna unite niggas together, well, we gonna come together and we gonna be the most powerful force that the world has ever seen. Because if we can get rid of all the propaganda and chatter that they keep throwing it before our agenda, we'll be able to move forward. Not just talking about, they try to use that, talking about gay people as a distraction to the other points of life that really matter. Like, You know, I don't excuse a lot of brothers that get shot by the police, because most of them brothers did something before that fact that they got shot that they wasn't supposed to been doing to get shot. And I don't support nobody that does something stupid and then want us to come and fight and tear up some shit for some dumb shit that they didn't even have to do in the first place. Like, you know, we can't be supporting negativity. Like, it's a lot of these situations and stories that come to light, and we get information before all the information is really put out there, or really, you know, the truth is really heard. And then when you really find out the truth, you come to find that the person that got fucked up was doing some fucked up shit right before they got fucked up. And if I was the police, I'd have fucked their ass up too. Like, the police got to go home to their families, and half of them, you know, it's a fucked up situation that, you know, half of them don't make it back home to their families because they ended up getting charged with murder and shit. And they ain't had it. They didn't wake up with killing a motherfucker on their mind. Man, they might have had a hairy trigger finger, but, you know, it's just fucked up, man. And now Chicago, they doing some fucked up shit. The last brother that then got shot, they don't even want to release the police officer that shot the motherfucker name. Like, why the fuck? But eventually, under the universe, you know, it's gonna come out. And when it do, it's just sad to say, come to find out, it's gonna be a black man. A black man done killed another black man, police officer. So how do we feel when black police kill black people? Is that black on black crime? Shit. It's genocide any way we look at it, man, because they put the weak people empowered in front of the strong people for a purpose, for a reason. Like, it's purpose too, it's a reason. And it all plays out and manifests itself in time. But in time, we find ourselves looking at situations that we could have, you know, avoided if we'd have, you know, went in a different direction and looked at it in a different way. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't applaud a lot of those protestings that be going on, because the protestings be bullshit. You know, the real change come in voting, putting the right people in office, the right people. But the question is, who is the right person? Pretty much, when you're dealing in the world of politics, you know you got to be a gangster to get in, right? You got to be a gangster, a real gangster. Larry Hoover spoke of it a long time ago. Like, real gangsters wear suits. And they rule the motherfucking world. Like, they rule in this motherfucking city. They on the city council. They do small steps to politics to get them into the large doors of politics. Like, but you ain't no gangster unless you wearing a suit and you rocking the politician style. Like, you ain't. These niggas is going out in retirement style, tax exempt for life. Remember what politicians are. Yeah. It's fucked up, man. But this is the government, the people that we allow to make the decisions for you and I. You know, it's kind of hard to describe this shit, but how can a rich man make a decision for a poor man? It's kind of hard. They can't. They ain't never been in a situation. But, you know, if we was in power as a whole, as a race, as a person, then we'll have more, if nothing else, we'll have more percentage in what goes on, you know, in the votes. Our voice will matter. But we ain't even recognized as a human being. Like, for real, black ain't even a color. And y'all consider yourself to be black African Americans. Man, you go to Africa, they do not respect an American, especially if you're black. And I don't know why, man. When we all the same people, man. We all come from the same mother and father. White folks, too. White folks is black folks. Y'all know we created them motherfuckers. Yeah. That's that real goddamn inbreeding shit that turned out the wrong way. Like, I tell you where the white folks was created at, and where they came from, out the Bible. Yeah. But you don't want to listen to me. Y'all want to listen to some white folk ideology of, and y'all gonna believe their history. Y'all ain't gonna believe the history from your own people that did their own research. But yeah, like I say, man, it's kind of messed up, man, because you see as you stroll down my page or my YouTube channel, you know, I've been popping videos here and there. I talk shit. I be doing this. I be doing that. They say a lot of the things that I say are too offensive. And I say what you need to do is soften your ass a little harder, harden your heart, like, and take it like a man, like, because what I say, I don't bite my tongue. I don't have no filters. I never gave a fuck. From the first day I ever stepped on stage doing comedy, I never gave a fuck. And I did that in front of 3,000-4,000 people. Like, I didn't go out on no open mics and Start going doing comedy. Motherfucker threw me out to the wolves the first time I ever hit the stage. Fucking with Rodman. That nigga fucked me up. But out of all the big comedians I done worked with, all the people I done made laugh, out of all the people I done did what I did, you know. I'm like Jesus. The people that seen it, they liked it. But I had more people from the background than the people around me and up under me that didn't. And the ones, Judas was the one that stabbed me in the back. Like, it's okay though. Because I ain't Jesus. And they didn't kill me. And they didn't persecute me. Because God gave me a sign of my first mind. And you know what he did? Gave me a heads up. Say, you spending one more night in this spot. You're going to be one dead motherfucker about it. And if you take off running now, I might spare your life. And so I took off running. I said, you know what, Lord? He let me live on, and he let me see what Judas and them was trying to do to me, what they did to me. And after they did what they did to me, I still stood strong like a man and never gave up. So eventually, I'm going to be standing over Judas and all them niggas. I'm going to eventually have all their jobs and then some. And you know how it go. I always want to throw this in my videos when I'm talking about Pan-African and comedians and fuck J. Anthony Brown and Steve Harvey and yeah, I don't bite my tongue for no one. Anyways, yeah, man. You can't be Pan, man. You can't be African. You know, in America, you ain't even considered an African, a nigga, if the niggas don't accept you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't even be a comedian if the niggas don't say you're a comedian. Like, that's a comedian. No, that ain't no comedian. You know, niggas is against each other. That's the saddest part in life, man. Pan-Africans, when Africans, all Africans in America, are conquered and divided, selfish for one another within themselves. Like, it just matter about you, mine, and everything that's around it. Everything else don't matter. If it ain't about you, baby, or our kids, and shit, we really don't give a fuck about the kids. But if they need it, we'll do something for them. That's if it's really important, you know. You know, that's some sorry ass niggas that most of you females be with. And nigga won't do nothing for your kids, but they go buy themselves a brand new pair of shoes. Yeah. Anyways, I'm a die single man because I'm a Pan-African and I have real strong beliefs. Yeah. Pan-African. Thank you for the likes. Thanks for all the comments. What else do I got? What do you say? Hey, love me more. I swear, baby, I did not see you on here. Las Vegas is coming. False Jewels. Snack. Whatever. What? Wow. Oh, wow. I didn't mean to do that. False Jews. There's a lot of false Jews out there. But for the ones that claim to be Jews, you know, let them claim it. You know, it's not for us to judge those people. Shit, they can live their life living a lie all they want. They can say they Jews all they want. And when they die and they get to heaven gates, they'll find out. You know, sometimes living in a lie that's living in sin completely. You don't want to live your whole life in sin because you're living in a lie, you know, and believing in a lie, you know. But we still ain't the ones that can judge these people, you know. Only God can judge them. I don't judge nobody. I don't hate nobody because they homosexual. I just ask that they keep that shit away from me. Like, I don't want to participate in it. I don't want no parts of it. And I don't want to be in no scenes that's doing no gay shit. Like, and if I even get a sense of some gay shit popping off, I'm just gonna walk off. Like, I don't have to stand there. I don't have to participate. I don't even have to allow my eyes to receive that type of information to fuck up my brain cells. Like, I'm good. Like, and I train my children in the same manner. Like, but for my girls, I train them to go gay. Like, all my girls, I'm gonna teach them to go gay. I don't care. Go get your girlfriend. Love her to the day you graduate college, baby. But one day you gonna be some man's woman. Yeah, so get ready for that. Cause I ain't taking care of your ass all your life. Anyways, you know that's what a real father gonna do. He gonna prepare his daughter, yeah, for life. Set them up, take care of them to the day she get married. That a man can provide for them. You know the real. You know I was just arguing with a lady yesterday. You know, and all marriages come from black traditions. You know, we was all black married first, and it just didn't have no paperwork, no titles to it. You know, but when we do marry a person, you know, that's like a bond. That's a covenant that you seal with that person and God. Like you two are one. And a lot of people don't understand or respect the African values of marriage. You know, and the first thing they jump into it too fast. Don't even know the person and get married. And once they in the marriage, they realize they done got into a situationship with a person that they can't get out of, that they really didn't want to be in with. But there's a whole bunch of things going on in this world that I can talk about. I'm only going to do 30 minutes, but after 30 minutes, I'm going to see how this review go. I wish I can get Dr. Omar to call me and we shoot a video and talk about some real shit. Like, you see my videos, I don't talk, I don't discriminate. I try to be a positive person and try to figure out a positive way to come out of a negative situation. Like, you can't fault nobody in life for what they do or what they don't do for you. Don't nobody owe us nothing, not even our parents, you know. You know, the system put these kids in situations or make them believe that their parents owe them something. Only thing our parents owe us is life. The moment your father collided with your mother and your father accidentally skied and left your mama a receipt, yeah, it ain't that hard, you know. It ain't that hard. Life is hard, man. But you know, I wouldn't even want to bring a child into this world if I couldn't bring that child into this world right. I got a couple children, but you know, now life is really dwelling on me as a man. It's not a regret that I wish I never had them. I just wish that it would have went right, so they could grow up right. You know, a child can't grow up, you know, fully productively if he's not in a full productive life situation, right? It is what it is. All children need their parents, both parents, working in their lives as a better example. You know, you gotta live by example, man. Like, how the hell you gonna tell your kids to go to college and you ain't never been to college? Like, how you gonna tell your kids they can be something that you ain't shit? Like, and most of these people, you know, they give up on life and they start to live their life, relive their life through their children, thinking that they can, you know, dictate or just tell their children in which direction they want them to go. But you can't tell them, you know. You got to make them. You got to hands-on give them the training, give them the skills, and let them make their own decisions along life, along down the way. You know, you really can't force nothing on them, because your child might, you might be thinking your son can be a doctor, but he ain't got the intellect to become a doctor, you know. It's messed up. Pan-Africans. Sometimes my conversation stray off from the subject. I think that whole little last couple sentences or whatever the fuck I was just talking about. Yeah, I wasn't talking about it. It wasn't Pan-African. Was that Pan-African enough? Is it any more Pan-Africans in the world that love a Pan-African, that support their people? You know, a lot of things, you know, that's to be the problem with a lot of black people, you know. They really don't have a conscience of what they do. You know, they don't have a conscience. You know, most black people got more white friends and other racist friends than they do their own people, especially the bougie ones. I'm talking about the ones that really think they living in life. Like, yeah, like, but it's crazy, man, you know. Psychologically, man, there's a lot of shit going on in this world materialistically that's fucking up people's heads, you know. And everything in life costs money. Don't you think life is not about money? Because if you ain't got nothing, guess what? You ain't shit and never will be. You know, credit ain't shit. I tell people all the time, but I'm starting to realize if you want to live a piece of life like the rest of them, you'll get you some, but don't go under. Like, Understand, don't spend no more than 30% of your credit each month and be able to pay it off. Like, if you can't pay it off, don't spend it. Like, you get that perfect credit score, you can live like a king, but just be able to pay it off. Whew, man, life ain't shit right now, man. I can teach y'all a lot of something. I can teach y'all how to buy houses in 5 years, and in 15 years, you'll have 3 houses, or, yeah, working on your 4th house, yeah. If you work a little harder, in 20 years, 30 years, you have about 10 units, yeah, a couple apartment buildings, and some more shit, but y'all ain't got time to listen to me. Y'all think y'all know everything on your own. You don't want to listen to a real African, an African that had to get down, hands down in the ground, like, because I ain't got them college degrees, y'all don't believe in me. I ain't saying I'm a doctor. I'm saying my name is Snaggerpuss, and I know a lot of shit. I am a know-it-all. I am a something like I know everything. I know a lot of shit. Like, I know more shit than y'all, though. Like, I've been trying to open y'all eyes for years. Pan-African. The government finna wipe us out. 80% of us finna get killed. As soon as we go into martial law, don't you know? Yeah. Because most of our brothers is incarcerated. They don't die. And yeah, them conservation camps is gonna start to open up. Concentrations. What the fuck? So, anyways, man. One day I'm gonna have an office. I'm gonna have a big green room. I'm gonna have a big old house and a nice Rolls Royce sitting outside. And it ain't because, I'm just the #1 comedian in the game. It's gonna be because I worked hard to get there. One day I'm gonna have everything I want. They don't say luxury vehicles. No, this ain't luxury. This is just a car to me, man. I throw this motherfucker up against the pole and go buy another and never think twice about it. Protect your seeds, black man. That's what we gotta do. First we gotta soak a seed in our children. That's the problem. A lot of people don't understand. They ain't investing into their children. They ain't spending no money into themselves. They ain't trying to invest into themselves. You got to educate yourself first. You got to be by example. And half of these brothers, man, they out here protesting, but these motherfuckers ain't even registered voters. Like, don't even have an ID in their pocket. They ready to tear up some shit. Like, nigga, how the fuck can you make a change, nigga? What the fuck do your voice mean? Not a goddamn thing. Go get your shit together. Go get your life together. Go get your wallet, nigga. Like, go get your social security card. Go apply for something you ain't never applied for something in your life, nigga. Go get your ass a job. Quit trying to hustle in these goddamn streets for free, nigga. Living off a bitch. Like, that's fucked up, man. That's their only survival, man. That's the only thing these niggas know. Like, these leech ass niggas, like. But it's cool though. I ain't never and never will. But eventually, I got something to reveal, but I'm not gonna reveal it yet. It's a secret. Everybody been asking me, man, lately, man, like, Snag, man, ain't it a special day coming up? And I'll be like, yeah. What's coming up? Oh, my birthday. Yeah, what's coming up, man? Man, I might reveal to the world one day how old I truly am. People call me a hobbit. They be like, nigga, you been lying about your age, nigga, ever since I met you. I be like, I know. I ain't never told nobody my real age. Nobody. I'm like a woman. That's disrespectful. Don't you ask me no shit like that. And don't get mad at you if I tell you the wrong age. One girl fucked around and got my wallet while I was asleep. And, that ended the whole relationship right there. Like, but when she woke me up talking shit, talking about, nigga, I thought you was 25. Like, the fuck you doing? Goddamn. And she was counting, and the bitch was 10 years off. The bitch couldn't count. She was kind of slow. I'm talking about, yeah, motherfucker, I see how old you is. I'm like, yeah. That's all right. You ain't want to see again, goddammit. Matter of fact, grab your clothes, your shit, right now. Finna take your ass home. You can't take me home right now. Why? With my boyfriend there. That's cool. I'm gonna drop your ass off right there in front of that motherfucker. No, you fuck you ain't. I want to take and drop you off on the corner. Okay. So she got in the car. That nigga did it.